going on, everybody? C4, welcome back to the channel. Today we have episode 29 of our Madden 23 Carolina Panthers Franchise Mode, where today is going to be the final single game episode of this season. We're going to play this Week 14 game, divisional game against the bottom dollar Saints, and then the final two episodes of the regular season. We're going to have Week 15 and 16 in one episode, then Week 17 and 18 to kind of roll us into the offseason. I fully plan on, by the weekend, having another episode of this Panthers franchise out to you guys, because I really do want to see what happens with this team, if we can make the postseason, but definitely get into the offseason, especially as it relates to a certain player, where there have been reports that he has submitted a transfer request, and that is Christian McCaffrey. I'm sure you guys have seen, wherever you guys follow your Carolina Panther news, that Christian McCaffrey does not want to be a member of the Carolina Panthers, which sucks, because he is sensational. I get it. You know, things change, coach change. I thought he had a terrific relationship with Luke Kuechly, and maybe he's going to wait to see if we change our coach up, but you know, there's a lot of other things than just the on-field product with Christian McCaffrey. And maybe things will come to light as to why he has reportedly said that he wants to leave this offseason while he's under contract. I don't know if there's fame. I don't know. I'm not going to speculate, but I'm sure you guys have heard that Christian McCaffrey, the Panthers, and kind of what's going on there, and how that affects this series, we will find out once we get into the offseason. But we are past the trade deadline, so as it relates right now, Christian McCaffrey is a member of the team, and he's going to be a very integral part of us as we go through the remainder of the regular season, sitting at 7-5 to make the playoffs. Now, we are on a 2-game win streak. Those 2 games have been absolutely ridiculous. We were dead in the water. We gave 47 points up to the Jags, 48 points to the Titans, lost 39-31 to the Giants, and then we decided week 12, let's see what Nick Foles can do. Can Nick Foles get a little bit of magic? And as you can see by that scoreboard, first half was desperate. We were raging. I didn't want anything to do with it. We simmed it out, and in the sim, Nick Foles went for 400. I think we dipped with under 100 yards passing and 1 interception. That was it. So in a quarter and a half, less than that, really just 1 quarter, Nick Foles went for 300 yards, 3 touchdowns, and we beat the Indianapolis Colts. After that, we had this matchup against the Bears where we're like, all right, Nick Foles, maybe there's something here. He played a very clean game, 239 yards passing, 1 touchdown, no picks. He had 3 rushing touchdowns. He was unstoppable in the quarterback sneak. Our rushing offense was absolutely ridiculous. And we went from this season, it's FUBAR. Absolutely FUBAR. We lost our head coach. We got an interim coach. He doesn't know what he's doing. Maybe we're a little bit worried that he's out of his depth, out of his element. And we are on a 2-game win streak. We're 7-5. And when you look at the playoffs, we are a top 5 team in the NFC. Tied for 5th, tied for 4th, whatever way you want to break it with us and the Seattle Seahawks. Actually, no, we're 4th because they have 6 losses. We only have 5. So for that, Nick Foles is kind of saving our season. And knowing that it's unlikely we'll be able to convince Christian McCaffrey to stay here in Carolina this offseason, you got to kind of view this as a small window to, if we can just kind of get into the playoffs with Christian McCaffrey, maybe we could do something special this year. Maybe we could do something in the postseason that kind of convinces him to buy into the project here in Carolina. We're kind of a weekly award where it went to J.C. Horn, 2 interceptions, 1 pick six. I mean, he is absolutely monstrous. I'm glad that most players on the defensive side of the ball are happy. They're satisfied. Brian Burns not submitting a trade request. J.C. Horn not submitting a trade request, unlike, CMC. But I think there's a lot of agent stuff going on there. I think his agent's in his ear and this and that. I mean, we value Christian McCaffrey, but there has been some concerns about his usage. The fact that we're running him a lot more than, the other top running backs. We don't care about his health and player safety and all that stuff. But the way I see it, you are one of the most expensive running backs in the NFL. I am going to run you. I didn't buy a Lamborghini just to have it sit in the garage. We were going to put some miles on that bad boy. And if he, didn't sign up for that, that's on him, man, and we'll try to rectify that in the offseason. But as it stands right now, he's a team captain and an integral part of this squad. We got some stuff to talk about. We got a trench boost. Our offensive line has been playing well, especially last week, man. Absolutely dominant, creating holes for the run game against the Chicago Bears. Gonna need to do the same here against the New Orleans Saints. Saints are a team we haven't had the best luck playing. Doesn't really feel like it matters who their quarterback is under center. Doesn't even feel like it matters that they're 2-10. We know Cam Jordan's going to be an absolute monster. And let's see, we got coach. The Saints are struggling, but sometimes a team that can trip up unexpected by looking ahead at the next game. Any fear that this is a trap game? Let's go smug response. Wow, I can't even just be like, yeah, it actually is, because I think it is. Saints are struggling, and all players will have -5 break tackle play rec. The Saint, is that on the Saints? Like, or is that -5 to us? Very unclear what is kind of happening there. Let's kind of line this one up. They do run the ball well with Alvin Kamara, so let's defend the outside run, make them beat us with their quarterback under center. They are a elite pass defense. Marshawn Lattimore and company. So this is a week that we are going to feature a lot of Christian McCaffrey. And with that, we're hopefully going to get through this one very healthy, full strength. This is a must-win. You look at this as a 2-win bottom dweller Saints team. We are trying to put together the kind of end of season that can get us into the playoffs. You don't make the playoffs. You don't deserve to make the playoffs if, literally what we just kind of talked about in that press conference, if you trip up and you lose to a team that's kind of playing for a high draft pick. So we cannot lose. We have to get full focus. It is time to get that 8th win of the season with Nick Foles under center. Let's do it. I'll tell you right now, going into this matchup, if Nick Foles plays well, Nick Foles, I'm not going to say he has to get like 4 touchdowns, no picks. If he plays well, I think I'm going to offer him a contract extension. I think he's proved enough that regardless, clearly Nick Foles is not our franchise. We're going to have to target a quarterback in the draft. But if he can prove that this is a guy we need on our roster, there's no sense in delaying the inevitable. We will throw him a contract extension based off of today's performance. If he doesn't play well, then we can just wait to the offseason. But if he does, we're going to give him a little bit of a bag to show that we appreciate him saving our season.
Carolina Panthers.
Look, Carolina in my city, I'ma kick it in Wakanda, wear a panther on my chest, badge your honor. Hitting 150 on the dash, burns rubber when you pass, in a swim move, get us to Bahamas. How they gon' talk like a MC, seeing me, I see him, hit a side step and I'm a goner. 1, 2, 3 quarters down, let the C4 sound, cause the chip coming back to Carolina. And they be like, calling it a fluke, when we went to 50, we back now.
I will say this, first play of the game, there's almost a value in like, if you know, CMC takes his ball and goes home with it, in terms of like, I don't want to be here anymore, let's get new. I'm going to run his ass into the ground. 50 carries a game. 60. I don't care about the miles. We're going to drive it like we stole it. I ain't doing oil changes anymore. Not my problem. There's going to be a defensive holding. Holding on the defense, please. Oh, we got ourselves 3rd and 2. Kind of get the penetration we need. Great job, Chauncey. I think it's Jeremy Chin. Jeremy Chin, Derek Brown, and our defense able to get a stop. Gonna be a lot of run type drives here. Even though we like Nick Foles, we're confident. He got the momentum. Again, it's use it while we got it. If you don't use it, you're gonna lose it. We know we're gonna lose it. At least it's trending that direction. So, come on, man, get the first down. Quit on his team, man. He's a quitter. There we go. Big tackle. Chauncey Gardner Johnson. Revenge game. Saints didn't want him. See, all it takes, like, our defense couldn't stop runny nose 2 weeks ago. All it takes is the addition of someone like Nick Foles. That was a perfect interception, dude. Thank you, game, for complimenting me there. All it takes. We've seen it with Keith Taylor. One change, one guy in the locker room, a different voice, and it can inspire 52 other people. And that's exactly what we're getting out of Nick Foles. What a legend. All right, we got CMC's X Factor going, 2nd and 7. And we are going to have to start throwing the ball, making some throws here or there. But as long as CMC is in the zone, keep feeding him. Got him. I'm already thinking, man. It's like, I'm pretty sure like Chuba is good enough to be our starter, right? Like, I'm not crazy. I think like Chuba has been very good when we used him in rotation. Not like it's, you know, I'm relating it to Baker Mayfield. We let Baker Mayfield go, and we were like uncertain about like, man, it's gonna be a risk if we go Matt Corral, and it was a risk that didn't pay off. I feel like we're more confident in Chuba's ability. Gotta be better than that, Nick. Chuba's ability than we would, you know, the quarterbacks. Oh, late throw, but he's Nick Foles, man. Like that 100%, if I was Matt Corral, would have sailed him mid-interception. Oh, there we go. Visca. Great grab. He's another guy playing for a contract. Contract extension still on the table for Visca Chanel. He needs to earn it. There we go. Let's get the blocks. 63, do something. 63! Literally, do anything. Look at that. 3 blockers and only 1 guy. Like, even a half-ass block. Unacceptable. Second to goal, getting a look at a guy, you know, honestly, fire under his ass. Chuba Hubbard's chance to be like, don't go out and draft a running back. Don't go out and spend big money on a running back. I could be your guy. Second and goal. Oh, DJ Moore. Nick Foles don't miss, baby. He do not miss. Panthers score. First tutty of the game. Feeling good, man. I mean, this is a 2-win Saints team. We gotta be moving the ball this easy. Jesus, got the Drew Brees offense in here. Check down City. Oh, come on. That was a chance. Dante Jackson, a little bit better angle. I think we can punish that bad throw.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
What? What? That was a botch job. Input error. JC Horn likes to lay in the lumber. Look at this. Man, I went for hit stick. That's what happened. I was like, all right, let's hit stick this guy. And then he just obviously didn't hit stick him. Oh, Nick BDN. All right, we got ourselves a 3rd and 6. Need a big time completion here. Oh, we had him, man. Rush throw. A little bit of traffic there. Would have loved to see Nick Foles actually complete that play to be had. All right. I mean, nothing there. Coverage. A coverage play. Force punt. Pretty light box. This should be first down. Well, actually, I forgot our guys are not particularly good at, well, what's that thing called? Oh, blocking. Able to move the chains anyway. Should have been a bigger run. Make ourselves a 3rd and 4. Potential shot play there. No safety help over top. I don't know if we'll have enough time to get that one off. Like Visca Chanel. Maybe Quez at the sticks. Fuck off, man. Get that out. Come on, Nick. Had him. Tell you what, though. We're definitely frustrating them by not letting Alvin Kamara kind of take this game over. And then we'd give something like this where it's just the easiest first down I've ever seen. All right, jinx myself. Kamara is getting it going here this drive. God damn it. Let's get better position. That's an interception opportunity. There's a drop. Ooh. A really bad drop. And they're going to go for it? No, they're going field goal. Let them kick it. All right. There we go. Let's get a field goal ourselves before half. Tied up at 10. There we go, Mr. McCaffrey. I'm going to miss that, though. Being able to just audible to a Texas route whenever I wanted to. No, no. Come on, Nick. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? Tremble A. I wasn't anywhere near A. Tremble A. Wide open tight end. 80. I was 7 feet in the wrong direction. Look at this. 82. Watch this, watch this, watch this, watch this. This is where I'm going. Right here, watch him. 82 right behind him. I want the ball to go, fuck off. I want the ball to go right here. Right here to 82. Safe catch, you know, one of those drop. And look where it goes. Huh? Oh, 5 yard. Nick, you're fucking me over here, bud. Damn. Like it just feels like we're too reactive. We need to be a little more aggressive on these throws. He's got the field here, 3rd and 2. I mean, we're in a dome, so it's likely field goal range. Can't get off our blocks, and Kamara passes out for a first down forward. Michael Thomas with an injury. Got ourselves a 3rd and 5. I almost feel like we should just bail on the blitz and just watch Kamara. Tried to do that. Can we get some pressure? How many times? Like that's the biggest tell right now. Generally defensively we've been solid, but anytime there's been, the first read, second read, third read's not there, he still has time to go to like his 4th and 5th and 6th and 7th options. Finally! Thank you! Home to the field goal. Chance to go take the lead. Nick Foles, you can completely redeem yourself this drive. Great grab. Great grab, Visca. Great grab. And honestly, big game Visca should know. It's been quiet, kind of an afterthought. Whoa! The Redeemer, Nick Foles. What a throw. What a play. Unreal, man. Just can't get a stop when we need one. Like, it feels like when they want to run the ball, like, it's not just a piss-off run on first down that we can sometimes stop, but when it's like, all right, it's time for Alvy to kick off here, there's nothing we can do. But, yep, great job. Great fucking job. I got a bunch of guys. If CMC's going to lead the exodus from our squad, I got a bunch of fucking guys. Go right with them. 2 for 1. BOGO special. Get ourselves backed up here. 3rd and 8. This is where I get a little bit worried with Nick Foles. Hey, he's a 63 overall. Yeah, he's not going to be the best at throwing the ball deep. Boom. There's no fucking way. There's no way. DJ Moore on the fucking trade block too, man. That's you're like a 92 overall. What is your overall? Give me all this shit. What is your fucking overall, man? Pardon my French. Pardon my French. I know we got some young guys that are like, pardon my French. But hey, if you're not old enough to swear, if you have a 93 overall wide receiver who in a 3rd and gotta have it does this. Does this. Catch. Like, that's almost a fumble. You're allowed to swear. Tell them, Papa C4, you're allowed to swear if that happens in your game. Not, like, that's not 62 overall. Don't fair catch it. Don't fair catch it. Ugh! Take some of that regression out. How did he drop? Worst play of the season. Worst play of the season. Not even close. Take my worst interception. That right there is our worst play. Our worst football folly of the year. Of course, and it's to the 2-win fucking Jets team. Like I guarantee it's like one of those things too. If I just sim the moments, we're going to somehow come back. But of course, because I'm playing, we're going to bend over and take it. There we go. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson shows a little bit of a pulse. Shows that he's not just out there collecting a paycheck. Actually does something. I'll catch that one. God bless. Hey, he didn't fumble it. Kind of glad he got big hit there, though. Wake him up. He redeemed himself. Needed to. I mean, you just saw Sunday. Mike Evans drop a gimme touchdown in that Bucs-Panthers game, oddly enough, right? And it does happen. You got to make up for it. And right there, I mean, yes, he's covered up against a linebacker. I fully expect him to win. He did it. I take back. Actually, I don't take it back because he deserved to get roasted, but I take back DJ Moore. He's off the trade block. No way. First I've seen that. That's a first. Massive hit. Kamara fumbles. And then somehow... This game sucks. Need inches, huh? Need inches? Oh, baby. BDN can give you inches. Again, sorry to any kids that might be watching this. Oh. That's one of them throws if you had like, Baker. If we had Baker Mayfield's throw power, 94 throw power, it might have got there on time. Second and 10. DJ Moore's been heating up. Maybe that's where we go. Almost feel like if we're going to have CMC not pass pro, let's go Texas. Ah, let's go! Let's go, DJ Moore! Fuck yeah! Let's go! 4th touchdown of the day, Nick Foles. He's a 63 overall and all, Matt. I'm telling you, first, it's been a minute. We have yet to find our hidden stat quarterback of Madden 23. Quarterback plays way better than his rating. It's Nick Foles. Point blank, period. Nick Foles. He might not be. He is him. Him. Kick this one myself. Make sure it's good. Get it over the line. Let's play some defense. Get this one to overtime. Or put Jameis Winston under a little bit of pressure. I could smell a JC Horn pick coming up. Oh, no. You got to give me that one, dude. You're going to give them the fumble return touchdown. Don't have my 95 linebacker do that. Oh my God. I don't even want a second look at it. You saw it. I'm not getting a second look. That's good. That's going to knock me out of my rhythm here. That was so bad. That was like as bad as... Let him score. Fucking unreal, man. Fuck this game! Oh yeah, drop pick and then Denzel Mims gets... 2-win Saints team, of course.
Fuck!
Again, like, I don't know what more you could do. That was it. Quez had him beat. I mean, obviously Nick Foles' 80-some throw power doesn't help. I'm not going to say a bad word about Nick Foles, but, like, you got to hit that. You had it. Whatever, man. Ryan was on the wall every like 50-50 it went one side, not the other. Right was on the wall. Don't fault Nick Foles. Nick Foles played excellent. It's one of those picks too. It's just like, oh, he goes through the hands of my guy. All right. You know, chalk it up. You don't want to see after a 2-game win streak, especially after like putting 50 points up, your star running back wants nothing to do with your team in the offseason. I'm sure that's a little bit of a morale hit to the locker room here. And we just saw that, man. It was an off game. No way we should have let the Saints win that one. The mojo was off. Nick Foles 4 touchdowns. DJ Moore had indefensible drop, but you can't look at those stats and really roast him too much. Nick Foles was great. We're giving player grades. Those 2 picks. First pick was really bad. Second pick, is what it is. Nick Foles gets an A kind of deal. CMC, he tried. Offensive line wasn't really blocking for him. I'm sure those guys, big guys up front, are like, seriously, dude? People like carried you to like MVP stats 2 years in a row, and you're just like, nah, I want to go somewhere else. So, I mean, maybe there's something there, you know, Chuba Hubbard time. Definitely just get more touches. There's the argument to be like, let's run Christian McCaffrey into the ground if we know we're going to ship him off in the offseason. Or do we get Chuba Hubbard some important touches here if we're going to try to give him an opportunity to be our lead back next year? Great game for DJ Moore. Bounced back from a bad drop. 9 catches, 158 yards, 3 touchdowns. I think Visca Chenault, best game in a while. 6 yards and a touchdown there for him. Defensively, Roquan, 11 times. I mean, defense just wasn't good enough. Outside of CJ Henderson, who had a pick early. Very bad performance on the defense. You cannot give up 35 points, especially 22 in the fourth against that bad. But they didn't give me one a fault. What the fuck was that fumble return for a touchdown, right? One of them days. One of them games. Thankfully, it's not a doubleheader because I'm pissed off. And the follow-up, man, especially after he chirped a little bit for a trap game, it's, yeah, you know, you gotta take what it is. Hey, we're gonna get 1,000 XP. Kind of, you know, hit, you know, Nick Foles didn't get sacked a whole lot. Did a decent job there, but it absolutely turned into a trap game. Foles, Kuechly here trying to talk it out. Locker room is, I mean, again, it's kind of same could be said with the Christian McCaffrey news, honestly. I mean, you got to kind of throw the records out the window after losing the Saints, but at least, you know, as we try to rebound, next episode is going to be big. We got a good, I'm not going to say a layup, but a good opportunity to get back in the win column against a 2-win Jets team, and it will be a doubleheader. And we're going to take on the Tampa Bay Bucks week 16. First place in the NFC South. That's going to have to be like a must win because we are, you know, that loss. That's a rough loss right there. Luckily, the NFC's not like super competitive. But we went from like, you know, 4th to Rams are tied with us. Seahawks are tied with us. Packers are tied with us. And then you got Atlanta, Minnesota, and the Commanders that are right there, man. You got to beat the Jets. I'm going to say this. Bucks game's going to be very tough. Bucks have been a pain in our ass this entire series. Got to win this Jets. Get that 8th win against the Jets. You got Atlanta. That's going to have to be a must win. You know, you can look at those 4 remaining games. The Bucks one's the only one's like, all right, that's going to be a tough one. But you look at the Jets, you look at the Lions, you look at the Falcons. Those are going to have to be wins if we have any expectations of being able to go on and compete for a playoffs. But outside of the loss, the news, you know, CMC's agent this offseason got to figure something out there, fellas. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about the CMC? You know, do we, you know, there's probably offers out there that we could see go through for Christian McCaffrey. Is that something we go in line with, or do we understand that Christian McCaffrey's value here for us might be different than somewhere else, and we should be able to get and try to maximize as much value? Because I mean, he is, like, you know, MVP caliber player, game changer type player. He's been healthy. The knock on him has been an inability to stay healthy. He has been healthy. Fuck me, we're going to have to go try to play the Jets with a 58 quarterback. Good God. But yeah, Christian McCaffrey news. What do you guys think? What team do you guys think will be interested in Christian McCaffrey? What kind of hypothetical trades can you come up for Christian McCaffrey if he decides to, you know, firmly and finally and officially submit the paperwork that he wants to trade. He wants to put himself on the trade block. Let me know any hypotheticals you guys may be able to come up for CMC. Maybe the best one might be something that we look into. But that'll do it for me today, guys. I promise next episode will be a doubleheader. We're going to 2 episodes left for the regular season here. And that should be, I'm going to say Friday, Saturday, somewhere in that range. So I'll see you guys back then. Thank you very much for watching another episode of the Madden 23 Carolina Panthers Franchise Mode. First time stopping by, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Smash the like button if you enjoyed. Leave a comment, especially feedback on the CMC situation. And I will see you guys back in the next one. Until next time, it's your boy C4. Say peace out. Love ya. Have a good one.